Hey guys, how's everyone doing? It is Thursday night. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. I'm surprised I even know that it is Thursday. I had to think about it for a minute. Hope everyone's doing good. I missed 2 days being live and I have missed being live. Never thought I would say that, ever, but I did. I like getting on here and sharing ideas with everyone. So when I'm not, it's like, what do I do? What do I do? When you're jumping on, say hello. Hey, Melissa, let me pop up the video and get the comment pinned. The keyword for tonight is jar. Keyword is jar. It's like, where do I go? What do I do? Well, can't find the video. Bear with me for just a second. There we go. I had to close it twice. Hey, Rochelle. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me get this pinned. And again, the keyword is jar. And I missed everybody. Glad to be back. We had an awesome time in downtown Minneapolis on Tuesday night for Chalk Tours. We got to listen to some great people speak, and we got to make a little pretty, and we got to meet a lot of people in the area. So we had a good time. Now, I don't know about you guys, but you know, I do my Dollar Tree rounds, and I always go to the Wood, and I saw these, and I grabbed a handful, and then when I got home, I'm like, what am I going to do with these? So we're going to make something with it. I went ahead and I painted the top, the jar lid in black, dried it, and I put some painter's tape to hopefully help me with a straight line. Typically, I can't draw a straight line even with a ruler, so we'll see how that goes. How's everyone's week been so far? Are you looking forward to the weekend? Any big plans? Melissa, did you get your power back finally?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
You guys heard that, right? Yeah, I didn't think the name Melissa sounds anything like the A name. Bring on Friday. Hi, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. So I'm just painting the body of the jar with white chalk paint. I know we can, you know, you can use our chalk paste, but I already had this out. So we're going with this. Now, if you do paint with the chalk paste that comes in the jars like this, you might want to wet it down a little bit to depending on the consistency that you want. I've painted and not watered it down, and then I have painted and I have watered it down. So it just depends on what look you're going for. You don't have to water it down. I mean, obviously, if you water it down, you use less of it, if that's a concern. Well, it'll be Friday tomorrow, so you won't have long to wait for it to be Friday. If you guys have not guessed, we're making a snowman head on the jar. I don't count a snowman as Christmas at all. I'm actually surprised we don't have snow right now with as cold as it's been. Not saying I'm not going to be doing Christmas, because I am, but I am going to be mixing in winter with it, and I'm going to still be mixing in some fall, because technically winter's not until the last of December. You want tomorrow to be Saturday. Why do you want tomorrow to be Saturday? What's going on Saturday? And telling me to hush? What are you telling me to hush about? If I say the S word, is it going to happen? I mean, oh, okay. Nothing's going on. That's the point. I didn't wish us snow. All I said was I was surprised it hasn't by now. Last year we had it on the ground already. That's all I said. That's all I said. Okay, we got that painted, so let's dry. Rochelle went with me Tuesday night to the Marriott. You know, I think the new Marvel movie comes out tomorrow. I think. Eternals or something like that. And one of my video games had an update today with some additional stuff to do. And tomorrow there's a DLC for it that comes out. So good thing tomorrow I'm going to be stuck at home, so I can play video games all day. Has anyone picked up these mason jars at the dollar store yet? The last time I went, they still had them. DLC, downloadable content. That's a video game term. That's true, Rochelle. Yes, it's downloadable content for a game that you have, and the downloadable content usually you have to pay for. Almost dry. Melissa, is that not yet about your power? Or about the snow? Please tell me you have power by now. All right, I think that's dry. So that's what we have. We're going to be using our You Make Me Melt transfer. We're only going to be using his face tonight. And also, if you see the red light up here above my head, means I'm live. If you don't see it, you're catching the replay. And if you would, make a comment, type replay. That helps boost my page so more people can actually see it. That would be appreciated. And while you're at it, like, follow. I do like it. I do like my haircut. I'm getting more used to it every day. Of course, I liked it better the day after, immediately after I washed it. It got all that crunchy product out of my hair. Ugh. All right, so since we painted this, we need to apply some wax. And guys, this is back in stock. It's been out of stock for weeks. This is back in stock. It is, if you type in the keyword jar, it's in the cart under supply list. So you may want to grab you some while it's in stock. With something like this, we never know how long it's going to last in stock or when it will come back. All right, we're just going to put a light coat of wax. I'm not worried about covering the black with any wax because no paste is going to go there. You just want to make sure you buff it in really well, because if you don't, the paste will not stick properly. Okay? So closing that up. We're using black velvet paste for his eyes and mouth. And we're going to use papaya for his nose. And then I've got some embellishments and some ribbon that we're going to add to him. Got my glue gun plugged in. It's all ready. So let's get this placed. Make sure you get all your air bubbles out when you place it down. Make sure you're straight, which is my challenge. I think that's a bump in the paint. Yep. looked like an air bubble, but it was a bump in the paint. All right. So we're going to take a mini squeegee. Let's get his face done. I repositioned this jar a couple times while I was painting, thinking I was not hitting any of the black. Every time I put it down, I had black on my fingers somewhere. I think it just jumped from the jar to my hands, because you know it can do that. I'm putting the excess back in the jar and getting a baby wipe. Because I got some, it's a smile face, yes. And again, a snowman can be winter or the other word. All right, let's do is get his mouth or his nose done. His mouth is not orange. Just make sure you're covering all of the silk screen. And we're going to close this back up. Our paste is water soluble, kid friendly, non-toxic. All right, let's peel this up. Cute. So cute. You know, being from North Carolina, you know, I don't think I've ever built a snowman. I don't know why Melissa's ignoring you. And I would go that far. I wouldn't go ignoring your question. I think she's ignoring you for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. There's our little guy. All smiles. Well, I mean, she's not answering you. All right, guys, what do you think? Should I put cheek color on this side? His nose is kind of hiding his other cheek. What do you think? Cheek color or no cheek color? You know, give him a rosy tint. Okay. All right, I've got, I think this is Apple Barrel. I don't know. It is Hydrangea Pink. I'm just going to squirt a little bit here. And wipe that off. I got this, I got at the Dollar Tree, a pack of them. No, I haven't. I've never built a snowman. Because, well, number one, in North Carolina, it hardly ever snows. And when it does snow, there's so much ice in it, you can't do anything with it. So no, I've never built a snowman. Not that I can remember. What do you guys think? That round sponge is ideal for things like that. For things like this. All I did was dab it in my paint and dab some of the color away. And there we go. We got a rosy cheek. I still don't think he needs one on the other side because of his nose. You see, his nose kind of covers up his other cheek. So I think we're going to stick with the one. All right. So I'm going to throw that away. I had picked up a lot of greenery at not only the Dollar Tree, but also the craft store, the local craft store here. So I took some little sprigs off of this and some little berries. And we're going to glue that to his hat. I think I'm also going to add just a little bit of twine to cover up the little stems. So let's make sure that his face is dry before I turn him over. Melissa, are you listening? Respond. She's probably online. There she is. Okay. Answer Rochelle's question. And my question. I actually asked you too. Really? Well, you heard mine respond down here. All right, I think that's dry. So I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to just wrap just a little bit. Just enough to hide the little stems. I think that should do it to be able to hide the stems a little bit. Well, at least Alexa responded because Melissa hasn't. I'm going to hear it after I get off the live. Something else we will probably make with the mason jar is a pumpkin. Since it is still fall. I don't mind working with pumpkins. I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't like pumpkin pie. Don't like any of that. I'm telling you, Rochelle, she's probably online. Trying to get this kind of underneath the twine. Put some glue there. You miss Rochelle making fun of me because I have never built a snowman. Or feeling bad for me because I've never built a snowman. That's what we got so far. Like I said, I just wanted a little bit of the twine to hide as much of the stem wear as I could. I don't think it helped too much, but that's okay. I bought this ribbon at my local craft store, Buffalo Plaid. It almost feels like fabric in a way. Oh, thank you, Lori. You guys dropped me some hearts. Okay. So we're going to just tie this around him. I will probably glue it down once I get the placement right and the length like I want it. That way it won't come apart or slide down. Exactly. I know. I saw that. I saw that, Rochelle. Okay, then I'm just going to come over here underneath right here and just put a little bit of hot glue to kind of try to keep the ribbon in place. Okay, guys, what do you think? I think it turned out pretty cute. A different way to use the mason jar cut out. Rochelle says your brownie points are decreasing. Yeah, they are. By a lot. Okay. Guys, don't forget to type in the keyword jar for all the supplies, but also there's a link for my free VIP group. I want to get a VIP group started, and I will be posting promotions and special deals. And when we get enough people, I'd like to have like a craft night where we all come together and craft what we want to craft together. So get on the links and join that group. I don't know. What should we name him? We can't name him George. That's the Scarecrow. So what are we going to name him? So a couple ideas. You could put twine and make a holder for it to hang. But you could also come on the back and do a couple popsicle sticks, so it would kind of stand. So I haven't decided which one I want to do. So I'm not putting anything on it right now until I decide if I want it to hang or sit. Roger? Yeah, he could be a Roger. Okay. So we got George back there on the second shelf, right there. And this is Roger. So guys, if you haven't gone to the dollar store and gotten these cutouts, go grab you some. There's so much you can do with them. It really is. All right, guys. That is all I have for tonight. Glad to be back on live with you guys. Don't forget about joining the VIP group. I would love to get you guys in there and start posting some good stuff for you guys. And until tomorrow night, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Stay warm. And come back tomorrow. Good night, guys.